Happy New Year, Dangerlings. I hope 2025 brings you everything you've ever hoped and dreamed of. Or, it's just not a total shit to you. I hope you're doing all right. I love you, Dangerlings. I miss you. This week's episode is a rerun. It's episode 5 of our Brindlewood Bay special as we try to head back to the studio to get a little bit of original content in the can for you. I'll let you know how that all goes. But in the meantime, enjoy this episode. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it is the very final episode of our Christmas special before Christmas itself. But there's another one after that, don't worry.
I see what you did there, Thompson.
Frightened. I'm saying it's Christmas this weekend. It's very exciting, and we're going to give you a Christmas treat to enjoy all through the season as we ruminate over the horrible death of James's character in the previous episode. Welcome to Brindlewood Bay!
And he's gone, isn't he? James is gone.
Yeah.
We killed him.
He's gone, yeah. He's out. I mean, Shania actually came in and actually decapitated the real James, so that's why he's not here.
I feel like that was a long time coming.
Yeah, it was. She's been waiting a long time, and now he's gone.
It's sad, but he's not dead. Everyone, he is fine. He's alive and well. He had to go to work.
He's working.
Yeah,
he's working
hard.
He might be dead inside right now.
Don't listen to this, James.
Shania's really creeping into you, man.
You're right.
Taking you over.
You're doing good work, James. In fact, you might have the monopoly on good work.
Only we'll get that.
So. However, after that death of the character, we are recasting Velda in the main show as well. James won't be coming back, just so you know.
Audition's coming soon.
Yep.
So,
who would play a good Velda? Let's have a little. Me? I should play Velda.
Did anyone else's brain go, actors? No, they're not alive. They're not alive. Just like famous old actors.
Yeah.
I was thinking Victor Meldrew, the guy that played Victor.
Oh my God!
Richard,
like that.
Richard Wilson.
Yeah, Richard Wilson.
Right. Wow.
I think
he's still around.
I think Chevy Chase could have done an alright job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Derek Jacobi.
Derek Jacobi.
We're all naming actors who are like 20 years older than Velda is supposed to be in the show.
Every time he does art and gets he's got like brown hair, I'm like, that's not right. Velda's clearly got great hair.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. I've noticed that as well. It's like, it doesn't look like
this is weird.
Every time an artist comes back with a Bubba picture, I'm like, that needs to be grayer. That needs to be greyer. He's a grey crow, basically.
He's a grey crow.
Yeah, he's grey.
A grey crow.
It's a great crow.
It's great.
What it is, but he's not bad.
It's we're all going to go through this thing gradually where our artwork looks younger than we do. That's which is doubly terrifying for me because my artwork is literally of me when people do it. That guy is already a few years, about 5 years younger.
Picture of Dorian Gray in the making. It's a very privileged conversation, this, isn't it?
I stay young and my GMing just gets uglier. Let's find out how it goes. So we're going to have a little bit of a scene change because last week was explosive. We ended up with a car chase. Caroline was on the was it Carolina? You're Caroline, aren't you? Yeah, Caroline.
I had to think there for a minute.
Caroline was on the roof of a Volvo estate with a spade trying to fight in. Veldina accidentally released razor blades all around the car, which killed her, and only unfortunately everyone else managed to survive. You managed to crash the car. Of you.
I mean, no, hold on. Bridget brought it to an awesome halt by doing a sort of handbrake.
No, I meant you managed to crash the other car.
Oh, the other car, yeah.
You smashed it. Blanche managed to burst the tyre. you swiped it off the road. It came to a skidding halt. Somebody ran off into the woods, pursued off into the dark woods in the middle of the night by Bridget. You turned around, you realised Veldina was bleeding her last on the step on the back seat of the car, and you found a clue. You found a ticket to Rio de Janeiro, a plane ticket inside of the car. So you've got a whole bunch of clues right now, but we are going to pick things up with at a solemn occasion. It is raining, it is dark, we are at the funeral of Veldina. There are a few guests gathered around, but mostly Veldina didn't have a lot of local friends. Mostly it was just the murder Mavens. You were his best friends.
And even that was,
tentative.
The priest is there. The priest is played by...
Let's say...
who's the
guy.
No, Captain Gumbo.
Captain Gumbo, yeah.
Captain Gumbo.
Yeah.
Okay, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to say goodbye to Veldina. She was very, very old, and she got stabbed in the neck, and it went everywhere. Everybody read about it in the paper. It was real messy.
It is weird that they covered that in the paper. It's strange how they went into such graphic detail in the paper.
He's so poetic as well. Not really religious, but
Such a beautiful service, isn't it? Yeah, he's got a way with words.
Well, all y'all remind me to look into... You were right about that, because, I think we should look at journalists. I think they should be on the suspect list.
We're at a funeral. Just relax for 1 second.
I can't, damn you.
Take your mind out of the job, Bridget. The job just got one of us killed.
The job's the only thing that matters anymore.
This is turning into a cop show now, isn't it?
I feel like I want to do a little cozy scene where we find out what happened to Bridget in the woods after she went off there. Oh. Bridget, who do you want to have your cozy scene with?
Okay, I will have my cozy scene with not Bubba. Blanche, thank you.
Okay, what are you doing during your cozy scene?
Well,
you're in surgery, aren't you?
Yeah, we are
surgery.
We are sewing up a patient.
He's standing over Velda as it's like
yeah, I'm trying to say
cracking his ribs open,
trying to save Valderino's life.
Okay, so that's
currently. So what would and you obviously you're not a doctor or a nurse.
No.
So you're just standing there mopping my brow and doing very little else.
Aren't you also covered in razor blade cuts yourself?
Yeah. But I've dealt with those.
Little plasters, like Tank Girl, just
lots of little plasters.
So you're a surgeon, but in your spare time you solve crimes.
No, in my spare time I'm a surgeon.
Part-time surgeon.
Yeah, part-time surgeon. You got that right.
This is all getting very Tory party, isn't it? Second job central, man.
Okay. So that's where we are. We're trying to fix her up. What else? Okay, so we're in the surgery, and we're trying to fix her up.
I think it's enough. That's enough.
That's all we need. Okay.
What do you want to talk about in the?
Okay, so
fix up. Look sharp. That knife. Did that work? That didn't really.
You're damn straight. It's sharp. Because that's how we have to be with each other now.
Sharp.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Okay, good. Can you just mop? I don't want to sweat into this wound. Thank you.
All I've got to mop it up is my dirty picnic blanket.
That's okay. I can take dirt in the wound. I just can't take sweat in her wound. Oh my God!
What the fuck?
No, that was okay. That tracked.
Was it fine?
It was okay.
Was it fine?
Yeah.
Why did
it wasn't so bad.
I don't know what's fine and what's not anymore.
Okay. Anyway, right. Okay. You know what, Blanche?
What?
I was so close.
Close, huh?
Yeah, I was so. I chased.
How close were you?
Chased after the driver.
Oh, yeah.
Do you not remember this?
I remember you leaping out of the car and running away.
I ran and I ran and I ran.
I was too focused on my friend.
And I ran. Well, exactly. I didn't even know this was happening. And then I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran.
And did you?
And I ran.
I ran?
No, I ran.
Let's not bring you around
so
into this.
Far away.
And I saw sweeping long hair. Why have I gone? I've changed in New York.
Yeah, sleeping long
It's
here.
the trauma. When you trained as a surgeon in New York.
And I shouted, I'm running here.
I'm running here.
You're getting very soppy again. Let me mop you up.
Thank you.
Mop.
God, I can't do it anymore.
Southern girl.
Anyway, I was very close to him, and her, I'm not quite sure. It was so dark out there, but I did grab this shoe. She takes a shoe out of her pocket. I have the shoe.
Drum's looking around as if waiting for someone to challenge him on it. Ross, Colin and I are all like, we're not in charge of the game.
That is a beautiful man.
This is the shoe of the person who did this to our friend.
That is very, yeah. I mean,
It smells smells like oil.
Let me smell it.
Here you go.
Could be, yeah. It could just be the
Passing
smell
around
of the oil from
this
the
muddy,
chair.
oily shoe in surgery.
Sterile.
Oh no, I've lost her. Oh god.
Oh, it's in Velda's wound.
I should have
Veldalina's
been paying attention.
Pull it out of her-
Valderina, I'm so
pull it out of
sorry.
her stab wound in her neck.
Now I'm the true.
The heel's
murderer.
stuck. Oh, God.
Oh my god. And we return back to the...
Wait. What are we supposed to get something from that?
Yeah, a clue from it.
A clue.
You want a clue?
You got your own clues, Drum. You just stuck in a shoe.
Yeah, I know. So tell me something about the shoe that's going to make this.
I didn't realise we could do that in our cozy seats.
Jesus, you can't, but we're all living in drum world now. This is why we have rules on the main show to protect us from the chaos. We've stared into the abyss, and the abyss is staring back.
I mean, you asked me what happened, so I just made some shit up.
No, that's very true. Okay, you have found a size 10 shoe.
Mm-hmm.
It is a fancy looking dress shoe. However, it is caked in mud, some of which is falling down onto
Size
Veldina.
10. Fancy. Shoe.
I'll just go and write that in to the other clues.
We've got a fucking list of clues here.
Oh my god, you got so many clues. I don't know what connects them all.
One shoe, too many clues.
So we'll go back to the to the funeral. It's a little later on. You're having some finger food out afterwards, and chatting about the day. Reverend Gumbo is thanking everyone.
Thank you for coming.
Reverend Gumbo, did you notice anything strange about the body? I mean,
You were
just-
with the body.
Just give us like a couple of seconds with Valderina.
It's
Just a
so
couple.
strange because
I can't.
So job focused.
didn't she say before she died, avenge me? But wasn't it her that just killed herself?
Aye.
She just threw a pillow around and it split and killed her.
Yeah, but it was the fault of the person that we were pursuing.
Well, not really. It was inside that there was no windows open.
Maybe we misheard. Maybe she wanted to revenge her.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, this is why I always use duck feather down. And Caroline just tosses a small pillow into the casket and the grounds. It falls on the slightly crumpled and rain-soaked picture of the very, very old and very, very muscly man on the top. And I guess, like, I don't know, Mums and the Poppers starts playing. All the leaves are brown.
Hi, and you can have my pillow as well. It's my fart pillow.
I like that Captain Gumbo, Reverend Gumbo, is just serving finger food at the open grove site.
Yeah, we're not like gone back to Veldalina's house.
And now it's just opens up a little Tupperware box and starts handing them out.
Can we just throw the scraps into the hole, or?
I mean, it's biodegradable, so you might as well.
It's what she would have wanted.
She'll take him into the next life. Am I correct?
We could go back to
chicken
a yurt.
bones.
Remember, she's got that yurt. We could go back there.
Yurt?
Yeah, she's got a yurt.
Well, I'm sorry. Am I confused? What's a yurt?
It's like a tent, only better. Like a huge, nice tent. I can't imagine anybody wanting to do
I
anything bad
thought
to
it was
or
one
burn
of
it
those
down.
sayings you had, like yeet. You know, I don't understand that
My
either.
nephew says yeet a lot, and one day I'm going to understand what it means.
I mean, if we've learned anything from this mission so far, it's that we don't know what nephew means.
Okay, so where are we in our investigation? I don't really know.
Quite far along, I
So somebody's killed
Well, the police certainly still haven't found any more clues, so we must pursue and peruse everything that we know.
Is Captain Philippe around somewhere? Is he like hiding behind a tree watching me
Commissioner Philippe is like standing at the very edge of the. He's been promoted again. He's standing at the very edge of the graveyard, just in a raincoat with an umbrella up, standing there watching the funeral.
It's so mysterious. One day I'm going to end up voting for Vice President Philippe.
So we have...
And he keeps getting promoted, and nothing's happening at all. I think it's like an inside job or something.
Just failing up, isn't he? He's just failing up.
Well, you've turned into like
Classic example.
So we have a eggnog glass that was smashed. Maybe there was some sort of argument in there, and then
The fingerprint on the eggnog glass belongs to someone, possibly an out-of-towner that doesn't have a criminal record.
And has a fancy
one of the
shoe.
family that doesn't have a record.
But listen, all of you, we still haven't been to see Gooden and Mike.
Let's go.
That was where we were on our
No, we
way
haven't.
to,
But
when
there
our
isn't-
friend died.
Isn't there another clue?
The
What?
ticket to Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
To Rio de Janeiro.
The ticket to Rio de Janeiro, which now, I mean, you couldn't use it because it was for in the past.
I'm going to use my
What day-
meddling move
All right.
to look at this ticket, because most tickets have names on them.
See if you can look something up. All right, go for it.
6.
A 6 total. Well, that is a failure. So you.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well,
dear.
I've got the ticket. She takes it out of my hand. It rips.
So
we
you
lose
take
everything.
the ticket, and you see that indeed that there might be a name on it. And as you pull it from his hand and go to read it, a seagull swoops down from above and just takes the ticket from your hand.
Come
Just-
back here! Why
No!
didn't you put your scarecrow bloody bird thing on?
Oh, the ticket.
Caroline gestures helplessly, and the bird scarecrow is one of the other mourners that surround us.
Inexplicably looks like it's crying. No one's
Somebody
seen it
catch
move.
that bird!
You bloody birds! I knew you were a pain in my life. My life. You're a pain in my life.
Seeing the seagull throw. I'm gonna throw my salad bowl
Oh my
at
god!
here.
Just carrying around a salad bowl
That's
of
very
dead
useful for funeral.
spiders.
We've been having finger food.
What do you think is the worst thing that could happen from throwing a seagull, or throwing a salad bowl at a seagull?
The salad falls down.
The salad in it.
The salad.
The salad.
No, it's supposed to be full of dead spiders. A salad of dead
The
spiders.
salad falls down on the people at the funeral,
Yeah.
and the poison from the spiders, like the dead, it like bursts and,
Hang on,
and it gets in all, all
there's a jump that you made there that I can't follow.
Sorry,
Why is there spider poison in your salad bowl?
because
It's full of dead
it's
spiders.
full of dead spiders, and they're probably poisonous.
You brought a salad bowl with salad
Yeah.
and spiders
Yeah.
to a funeral
Yeah.
that you were eating out of, and the spiders are poisonous.
No, it's more decorative.
My bad.
She was wearing it as a sash. We all saw that.
It's like a hat.
Yeah.
It's doing like salad. Ross went dead spider poison. We're like, what the fuck?
I mean, I can tell you, it could absolutely be that bad. It could be even worse. The poison in those spiders is absolutely incredibly toxic, and there is enough in it to wipe out a significant number of the mourners should they eat the deadly salad. So
I'm going to use my composure, I guess.
okay, to remain calm in the face of this terrible plan.
No.
8.
Yeah.
Okay, an 8 is a success. However, there is a complication. You fling the bowl spinning through the air like Captain America. The salad all remains within the bowl as the bowl strikes the bird. The bird is just kind of veers off, goes, and just crashes into the mud a little way off, knocking over a headstone. You run over and retrieve the ticket. However, the ticket has been trodden into the mud, and now the name in it is illegible. But you have the ticket at least again.
Oh dear! You can have another bird for your scarecrow thing
Stuff
there.
that inside of Fardine's coat, thank you.
There you
And you
go.
see that? At least the salad remained in the bowl.
Oh, that was a good one. Well done.
Morbid optimism nailed it.
Very nice.
So
So the name's gone.
But the date, when was the date for?
It's for the other day, wasn't it? Like,
What is the date? Can I read the date? I'm going to read the date.
It was the day. It was like 2 weeks ago.
It was
the funeral.
It was the day
The music
they were on their
died,
way that
and
day.
we were singing. Bye.
Bye, Miss.
Zelda died.
Okay, so it was the day that we crashed.
Yeah, it was that day.
Yeah.
He was going to catch a plane. wasn't he?
whoever it was
They-
was going to catch
they
the
were
plane
catching-
that day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we might have someone who wanted to jump town. I wonder if there was anybody planning a Brazilian holiday, or if we were just mere within fingers reach of the killer.
Perhaps we could go to the airport and we
Yeah.
could find out who didn't get on the plane.
That is a
then-
wonderful idea.
Only
Oh, right,
thousands
as
of
in that, who
people.
was on the manifest who didn't. Yeah, that's
Exactly,
going to be
yeah.
like, that rules out these 100 people, just 7 billion other suspects.
Yeah. No, we could get the name of that person.
Yeah,
so.
You could
I
go.
mean,
Oh, we could pretend to be that person and go and say, "Oh, hello."
see if we can get a refund on our ticket.
I know someone who would
But
know
without
exactly
our
the
passports.
manifest. I know someone without having to leave this town, right? To go to the. We know someone in this town who works at the airport. Who could get us all of that manifest, don't
Who?
we? Dan, is that a thing? Can I use the thing to know that?
Yeah,
just
I
to stop us leaving Brindlewood Bay and going to.
Yeah, yeah, that's a
I
good
like
point.
that. Maybe you do know somebody who. Let's try and conjure up someone you once knew.
Sporty Bill.
Sporty Bill.
Yeah. He coaches the football team currently, but he
Bill.
used to work at the
Used to
airport.
work at
Oh,
the
he's
airport.
such a handsome lad, and he's sporty Bill.
He also did take a team away because they were quite successful. They played international matches.
In Brazil.
They
Hey,
might-
went
I mean, it
for
doesn't have to be
Brazil.
I
Brazil.
remember.
He just needs access.
But
to
it was Rio de
manifest,
Janeiro.
doesn't have
That's
to go-
where.
Okay,
They
yeah,
were
fuck it. They
going.
went to play. Yeah, they went to fucking Rio de Janeiro. Let's make it literal, on the nose as possible.
It's a coincidence, but we like it.
You go to see Sporty Bill, the coach of the local football team, kids football team, who once took the team to Rio de Janeiro.
He's played by
Dog the bone.
no. He's played by the Razmiri.
Oh, that guy.
Your mate. You're the Razmiri. mate.
Xanathar.
Xanathar.
Oh, Xanathar.
Oh, hello, Mavens.
Oh, hello there.
Oh,
Sporty Bill.
hello there.
Sporty
Pleasure to
Bill.
see you.
Hello, how are ya?
I haven't seen you since the annual Under 7s versus Mavens football tournament.
I know.
Oh, we did do do good though.
Yeah, we absolutely smashed those 7
No,
year
we didn't. They trounced us. They run rings around.
Don't admit
us.
that.
Aye, but I broke a few of their shins while they're at it. That's
They
something
need
I
to
won't
respect
forget.
their elders.
You don't like 7-year-olds, do you?
Some of them still can't walk. What can I do for you?
Well, Bill.
She lifts a part of her top up.
What?
Just revealing the lower side of her.
Have
her breasts.
escalated.
Ross isn't even the one drinking. Like,
So, we need a little fever.
Whoa! Oh, I see. Fulton-gina. That's
Yeah, why not?
That's quite a glimpse you're giving me.
I mean, don't worry too much about that. Well, you've been to the airport before.
desperately trying to re-rail this.
Yes, I've been to the airport many
In fact,
times.
did you not used to work there?
I did. I worked at the airport many years
I
ago
remember.
in another life.
We need
what-
your help.
Yeah, exactly. We need to see a copy of a manifest from about 2 weeks ago. Think you could get that for us, champ?
You best come inside.
Okay.
Would you like some sarsaparilla?
Of course, I never turned down
Yes,
sarsaparilla.
would you like a Werther's original?
Yes, I would. I don't know what sarsaparilla is, so I'm going to pour you some.
Oh, that's good sass.
That's what I
good
thought.
sarsaparilla.
In my head, it's sort of somewhere between sangria and orangina. That's kind
Yeah.
of my.
I think you're right.
I'm
I
figuring.
think you nailed it.
I thought it was more like ginger ale. It's non-alcoholic, isn't it?
I believe so.
It's like, it's
Is
root,
it?
It's root beer, isn't it?
Is it root beer?
No.
Is that what it is?
No.
I don't know.
Well, mine's extremely alcoholic.
Oh, oh, yeah, that is good sass.
It's made with oranges and bathwater gin.
Wow.
It is a
you
root
really
beer.
know how to, how
root
to
beer,
charm
is it?
them, Bill. Okay, so listen,
Google.
how would we
It's-
go about
it's
this
the
manifest
taste
thing?
of root beer.
Well, it does taste of root beer. That's the because I have roots in my bathwater. He just wants to complete this mystery so badly.
The manifest, Bill. We were talking about the manifest.
Oh, I
Can you
like.
help us at all to find the manifest? Is this a possibility?
Manifest of a flight, you say?
Yes.
Yes.
I really like this root beer.
Thanks. Let me tell you more
You
about
must
the
have
rest.
you must have some good roots in your bathtub.
We do not need to know anything else. It's very good. The manifest, sir. The manifest.
I'm afraid I must insist. Good
I
sir.
must insist.
Oh my god. Okay. So, God, what on earth do we roll to find out if the person who once worked at the airport
Has a
years ago
manifest.
has a manifest for a flight from a week
Or
ago?
can tell us how to get. I
Okay,
don't know.
let's go for a day move, Drummond. What's something bad that can?
Isn't it night now?
No,
it's
this
back
is
to day.
Oh, well, it was night when you were at the funeral. Depends. Do you think you would have woken up Bill in the middle of the day, in the middle of the night?
No. No.
So this is our like third day on the case, isn't it?
No, it's been weeks.
Has it?
Yes. She died. We're at a funeral. This is like 2 and a half weeks later.
Is it?
Yes.
Funerals take a while to organise.
Yes.
Some of them get
I mean,
done
Captain
really
Gumbo,
Yeah,
Reverend
yeah.
Gumbo's got a waiting list.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. It's like, guys.
There is some people that turn around funerals straight away. Like some cultures do that.
Yeah, like-
I know that.
Yeah, some
But
cultures
that
do.
definitely doesn't happen in Massachusetts.
No, fair enough.
Not either. I take my time over them.
What?
Why are you here?
Do you want some root beer?
I would love some. Thank you.
Rooty.
Is there something going on between you
Tastes
two?
like baths. Between which two? There's a lot of people in this room.
I'm talking about, you, Reverend Gumbo,
That's right.
and Sporty Bill.
They're on to us, Bill.
I'm gonna use my
Please, your
my extra strong painkiller.
wow.
It's like I crushed it up and put it in his sarsaparilla.
What?
And that will help to loosen his tongue.
He's already helping us.
You're giving him paracetamol.
Why are you drugging him?
Because it will give me a bonus.
I mean, I don't think we need to
Won't it?
delve too far into the potential dangers of crushing up extremely strong painkillers into sarsaparilla.
Luckily, he's got
Go
a
for
great
it.
constitution. His circulation's marvellous from all his years of playing the
What
unnamed
could go
sport
wrong?
in Rio de Janeiro.
What could go wrong?
Okay, so I get 3 on this, right?
You do.
You got to say what would
do.
go wrong, though, right?
I think
Do I?
what
No,
it's
could
not
what could
nine.
go wrong is
he
you
dies.
Could, you could
Yeah,
kill
he dies.
the sports coach.
Oh God.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh God. Oh God. He's dead.
3 twos on the dice.
He's dead.
the sports coach.
Shit. Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
No. Oh fuck. Okay.
You flash forward to 2 days later. The Mavens are all in one of your cozy places. Which cozy place are you going to be in?
Who hasn't done one yet?
You haven't done yours.
We've done mine. We've done a ditch.
My allotment.
You're all hiding out in the allotment, watching a small crackly TV, watching the news, where Reverend Gumbo is like, and then I saw him just crumbling into the drink, and Sporty Bill just died right there in front of me.
I cannot believe we are on the run.
I would like to add the condition on the run. You are
On the run for murder. We're trying to solve a murder in your absolute need to solve the murder. You have committed a murder.
No, now wait. It was manslaughter. It was an
Christmas.
accident. It was manslaughter at best.
You thought it would loosen his tongue.
You're a surgeon.
No court would ever say that it was manslaughter. How dare you?
The only thing we can do is solve this murder and then turn ourselves in.
And that is exactly what I intend to do.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm taking it up.
Why are we all going down for what she
Actually,
did?
yeah, the only thing you can do is turn yourself in. That's very correct. Thank you very much.
I mean, you're all accessories. You know that.
Well,
We just stood there. You crumbled it up.
not if I get a
I
good
was trying
lawyer.
to loosen his tongue. One of you
With
could have
fucking
stopped me.
painkillers.
Well, his tongue's pretty loose now, apart from all the rigor fucking mortis.
All I need is a good lawyer. Maybe we should go and see Gooden and Mike.
Because now we
That
need
was what
a
I wanted to
lawyer.
do in the first place. Why? Oh, fuck.
So I think it's time. We have got 5 clues currently. I think it's a good time to maybe it's time to have a little theorize. Who do we about what these clues could mean, how they could, who they could be
Okay.
pointing towards? Because we're heading towards the
Okay.
the conclusion
All
of this. The cops will be on you soon. Commissioner Philippe's already watching you.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So somebody was changing their will, and somebody was angry about that. So they
Pictures
made...
of Pekingese dogs, all called Chestnut.
Was that a clue?
No, that,
That
was
was a
just...
clue.
that was a
That
clue.
was an
Okay, fine.
actual clue.
Okay, cool. I can see it's written down.
The Christmas room with the shattered glass.
Yeah.
The Christmas wreath with poison leaves. The letter to Amelia from the lawyers. The plane ticket to Rio de Janeiro. The fancy shoe that is a size 10. Why, all of this could only possibly lead us towards one conclusion.
Which is what?
Jimmy.
No,
No,
Uncle
not
Jimmy,
Jimmy. It
definitely
can't
not.
possibly
Like,
be him because he
he
has
did
a
has a criminal
record.
record.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
we're
yeah. So,
the only person it could have been.
There were 2 people who it couldn't have been. And that's
and
one
you
of them.
picked one. Maybe it was that good-looking actor fella.
No, that's the other person he couldn't have been.
No.
He's got a record.
He's got a record.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay, so
We need someone who wanted to change the would. No, wait, hang on. Who the will wouldn't be changed to the name. So it's someone in the family. And someone rich enough still to buy a last-minute ticket, or a relatively last-minute ticket, to Rio de fucking Janeiro.
it was Caroline.
No, I
can
think it
smell
was
it.
the husband.
I can smell it. She got us on the case to get the police off the scent.
Well, all we need to do
you
is
see?
look at that shoe and
She's
ascertain.
not got size fucking 10 feet.
No, that's the thing. I looked at her shoes. She had enormous feet.
Are these shoes?
Did you not
Are you
remember?
sure?
Is this shoe that you've been carrying around a lady's or a man's shoe?
It's a trainer. I mean, a sneaker. So
A fancy
it could be-
sneaker.
It's a
could
dress
be worn by-
sneaker.
And a sneaker came off mid-run.
No, I
That's
stole
the
it from
opposite
her
of what they're meant to do.
foot.
You
I
grabbed
stole
her
it.
foot, but you didn't stop her.
I grabbed her foot to try and hold on to her.
Whilst
and the
you
shoe
were
came
running.
off, and I was on the floor. I
You
jumped.
fell over. Are you okay?
I jumped to grab her, and I grabbed her leg, and my hand slipped down, and I grabbed the shoe, and then she just wiggled her foot out of the shoe and ran off, and I was already prone, so I had no
you couldn't
chance.
work out who they were, despite getting up close to them, seeing them, and there being, quote, a wiggle, unquote.
That is correct.
So
I think you're the murderer. I think you've been killing people all this time.
Oh my god, so your theory
that's our theory.
is I'm not even sure what your theory is. Caroline Hawthorne.
Caroline Hawthorne.
All right. Caroline Hawthorne. She didn't want it to be changed. They were going to include her kids, and she didn't like that.
She didn't want the kids
Didn't want the
included.
kids.
She
I
didn't
think-
want her children to benefit from
No.
a passive will.
No.
How is the room full of pictures of dogs connected to it?
Because
She liked dogs.
no, that was they were her mother's dogs. That was it. The will was going to be changed to the dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will was going to be changed to the dog.
Nice, okay, yeah.
Because
And
her
everything
mum
was
loved
gonna
the
be left to the
dog,
dogs, yeah.
and she didn't. And the lawyers thought this is crazy. You can't give all that money to a dog. And obviously Caroline, and it wasn't so. She didn't act alone. I don't think. I think probably Avery was part of it as well, and maybe even her dad,
Why?
because they were all a big part of the will, and
They're
they
all losing out money,
stood to lose from the dog having all the money instead of them.
Which would
The dog's like, I've got all the money.
Fucking Pekingese, man.
which would make sense because all the clues we've got are very disparate and odd, which would make sense that there's a couple of complicit people. in
Exactly.
this.
And do you know what I found out about the shattered glass? Is that Avery was addicted to eggnog.
You found that out from looking at a piece of glass?
Yeah, I did. I managed to get his fingerprints when I was intimate with him one time.
What
In the
is
2 weeks
going?
that passed. And
So desperate.
While we've been on the run.
kind of. No, before we went on the run.
Oh, just before we went.
But yeah, sort of before the funeral.
Yeah.
At the start of next episode, we're having a flashback to Avery and Bridget.
Avery and Bridget. So I found out it was his fingers on the glass, and I asked him about it, and he said that him and Caroline argued because she said he wouldn't be able to help with the murder if he was drunk.
Wow.
Eggnog.
Wow, this is getting Macbeth. Okay, so you think it was Caroline and Avery?
I don't
and
know
Thomas.
anymore.
And Thomas.
We think it was Caroline, Avery, and Thomas, but Avery
I feel the
refused to
drum
go
is
through
just
with it.
creating the narrative of this whole.
We're just
But that's
letting
what
him.
we're supposed to do, isn't it? That's what we're supposed to do. You're asking me to do it. I'm trying to do it.
No, it's good.
It's brilliant.
Go.
You're doing
Okay.
so well.
So we think it's Caroline and Thomas,
Yeah.
maybe with some
well,
help.
Thomas.
Right.
He made the
We're not
wreath, and he
finished, Dan.
thought that the wreath would slowly kill her.
Right.
But it wasn't working. Caroline and Avery said, "Let us take care of it." Avery got drunk on eggnog. Caroline said, "You're not going to manage this if you're drunk on eggnog." And they had a fight, and he dropped the eggnog. The money was going to go to the dog. And
Which is why they wouldn't leave the bathroom because they weren't listening. No, which is why Thomas wouldn't leave the upstairs area because he was trying to get rid of the poisoned eggnog, but trying to find a discreet way to do it because the children were here, Ethan and the crying lady, but he couldn't do it, which is why he was circulating around that upper level the entire time.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
was the
billiard
eggnog
room.
poison? Was that I thought that was the wreath.
Yep.
What? We haven't interviewed the other ones like Grandmama and
Grandmama, you're right. We have not spoken to her, but she wanted to go to Rio de Janeiro, and I believe this is her shoe.
Well,
Okay,
you think Grandmama
So
was
you're changing it to Grandmama now.
All
No,
right,
I don't know.
let's
I really-
sneak into their house and interview them, and then we'll solve this game.
I'll be honest. I was expecting you to. Interview them all right at the start of the case and their stories. But it was just like, cool. Away we go. All right then. Let's find out if your theory is correct. Who would like to make Who would like to make the roll for this?
Me, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
So you're going to roll 2d6 and you're going to add 5 because that's the number of clues you have.
Okay. What if?
Is it?
Can we use like a thing?
What if I arranged the clues on Fardine, the scarecrow made of dead birds, to help us visualize this, a la that meme from Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh my goodness! All right, go on then. We can.
Oh my godness.
I will allow that.
Yeah.
How do we-
It's absolutely
Scarecrow's
not
getting
in the
got
rules,
six,
but-
we've got
If
six.
we do
You got 6? Oh wait, sorry. Roll plus 6.
Six, sorry.
I'm rolling 3 dice and adding plus 6.
Okay, you discount the lowest one.
That's right.
Ooh.
That's a full-on 14, everyone.
With a 14, I can tell you that your theory is absolutely correct. You are fairly convinced that it's obvious. It's obvious. She was planning to leave all of her money to the Pekingese, and so the rest of the family concocted a devilish scheme to murder her. First of all, Thomas intended to poison her with a wreath, but that of course would take far too long because of her strong constitution. So Caroline and Avery stepped in. Avery, who you've never met. Well, actually, Bridget has. We're going to find out about
I
that.
most certainly have.
And Bridget, fortunately, Avery let something slip during an intimate moment with Bridget in between the investigation and the funeral that happened a while ago. That they had intended to murder. He was going to murder her, but got drunk on eggnog, had a fight with Caroline, who then strangled her aunt. And then hired all of you to throw them off the scene. Worried that the family would all be brought into ruin by this, it's fairly clear that Grandmama drove a car at you and then fought Bridget brutally in the woods before escaping with her famously large feet, which she of course passed on to her granddaughter, which is why she also has large feet. You've got a chance to stop them, and unfortunately, you're all wanted. And you know that the family, after this tragedy, are planning on relocating to Sao Paulo, Brazil. How did you not connect the two? They're in the same country. Later on this week, in fact, tomorrow, you have only one day left to catch them and to bring them to justice, and then maybe bring Bridget to justice as well. And we'll find out if you can do it in our one final episode, our grand finale next week. That's what we do for tonight.
It's like Knives Out, this.